Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. So glad you could join us today. We've got an interesting indie horror thriller for you, and it is called Pig Hill. It's from director Kevin Lewis and writer Jared Burris. And here we get the story of Carrie, who has become obsessed with a story, a local legend, if you will, about a location nicknamed Pig Hill. Why? Well, it is rumored that there are pig people up there, and they are abducting young women. So far, 10 young women have gone missing, and Carrie's writing a book on this to try to figure out fact from fiction and all of that. Along the way, she ends up befriending a gentleman named Andy, who is returned to his small town, and these two soon uncover what is truly going on in Pig Hill, and some very dark secrets are revealed that Carrie and your audience does not expect. Pig Hill is an interesting twist on ye old mutant killers in the woods sort of deal, and I liked that quite a bit. I wasn't quite sure where they were going to go with it. It seems pretty straight and narrow of, here you've got these mutant creatures, these backwoods folks who may not be completely pig people, but they aren't exactly humans either. You leave that in question a little bit. They play with that angle quite a bit, but yeah, they leave that in question for most of the film, and I enjoyed that. And then when there is a reveal of what's going on, it gets even darker. I didn't expect him to take it even into a more dark and twisted angle, but let me tell you folks, the final act of this film, when things in the veil is pulled back, holy crap, they went there, and it really makes your skin crawl. And so it's a very effective screenplay and some sharp direction in here in presenting scenes and situations that we're used to seeing in horror films, but then giving a little bit of an extra twist at the end. Now, everybody involved does very well in here. We've got Rainey Qualley in here playing Carrie. She's the lead. Loved her performance in here quite a bit. Selling this woman who is obsessed with this story based off of a fairy nursery rhyme, that her brother Chris told her as a kid, and I loved her drive, her motivations in here, her strength that she has as well, especially for some of the stuff she ends up going through. And yeah, you really feel for this character and the personal stuff she's going through, as well as the stuff she goes through during her investigation. Now, along the way, she meets Andy, who is played by Shane West. I liked this character quite a bit in that you see his motivations, you know what kind of role he's playing in, but at the same time, you can't help but like the guy. Shane West, very charismatic in here, and that comes across on screen, and you can see why Carrie and him start spending more time together. Then there's Shiloh Fernandez, who plays Chris Barrett, Carrie's brother. Really enjoyed his character. He's kind of got that, something going on type of character, guy, something bubbling beneath the surface. He's annoying, yet you understand why he's being annoying with his sister. He's got his own quirks, his own inner things that he's dealing with, yet he also wants to protect his sister Carrie. And so you can understand that. Now, he's not going about it the best way, and he's not handling these things the best way, but at the same time, you understand. Shout out to Isabel Brenza, who plays Paula Davis. She's just got a small role in here, but in a very important role, and wow, she gets a brutal scene, and let me tell you, it will stick with you. Isabella does a fantastic job in this role that is kind of pivotal, and it triggers a whole series of events afterwards. And then also Olivia Allen playing Dr. Jessica Beltrain. You're trying to figure out exactly what her angle is. Is she a legit, is she being on the up and up, being this a therapist who wants to help Carrie, or is there something else there as well. There's just a little bit of that with her, not a whole lot. But yeah, this whole cast does well. It's an interesting story, and while it hits some familiar beats, I think there's a lot of fresh stuff as well as great performances that will keep you engaged throughout Pig Hill. And let me tell you, when it gets to the solution, yeah, you're gonna be talking about it. The only thing I would say is at the very, very end, I wish they hadn't done something that they did. I understand why it happened, but at the same time, at the very, very end, it was something that I wish they hadn't gone there. But other than that, Pig Hill's going to be worth your time. I'll put as much information as I can down below. And yeah, please check out our Patreon as well. Thank you so much for your support and your view. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.